Good morning, one and all. Thank you very much for joining me for, of course, your third hour today here at Live Shopping at Highlight Crafts. It is wonderful to have your company. The show that we've just come off there was absolutely incredible. Loved that one to bits. Had the wonderful emblems in today. And don't forget to check out, of course, but also don't forget to join her for for her 1 o'clock show today. It's going to be incredible, completely different from what you've just seen. And also, you might have noticed she was using a paint during that show, which you won't have seen yet. It hasn't even launched yet. Tomorrow at 8 a.m. Saturday morning, I will be here with the team, Stephanie and Diane, but make sure to join at 8 o'clock because we've got a brand new launch of a brand new Cadence paint. I can't even tell you how excited I am. It's my favourite metallic we have ever brought to you. More about that later on, and of course check out our social feeds as well for more updates throughout the day, of course, of some little teasers as what's going on. Okay, so make sure to set your reminders for that one, be there or be square. Okay, so we have got an incredible hour to take you through now with a brand new download as well for Minecraft Studio, which is fabulous. We're going to go to that in literally just a few seconds. But before we do so, just going to quickly share with you how to shop here at Live Shopping. It's such an easy way to shop with us. It's really quick, it's easy, it's simple, it's cost effective, and you get to enjoy incredible demonstrations, from everybody else. And of course you get to actually watch all of the shows without having to go anywhere else to be able to, of course, purchase. So basically how it works is, for every single item we share with you on today's show, we're going to have a code against the item and you just input that into the comments. So when I say comments, you may be joining us on Facebook, Instagram, or of course the website. As well, you can join us on our YouTube stream as well. So if you're watching us on YouTube, maybe you're streaming us on your television, on your app, you can sit back, relax on your tablets, your devices as well, and shop on our social platforms and the website. So, for example, Shop Artwork will pop a brand new download from Minecraft Studio into your basket for just the price of $14.99. More about that as we go through the show in a moment. But then what will happen is you will automatically receive a direct message. You'll have a reservation as well. As soon as this show comes to a finish, so at 11 a.m., go straight to your messages. You'll see a series of links inside your inbox. Click on any one of those. It'll redirect you straight over to the Highlight Crafts website, and then you can check out your basket. You'll see all your items totted up together perfectly in one basket. And as well, do make sure to check out whilst logged into your Highlight Crafts account. Of course, that entitles you to additional discounts, such as your 10% off for being a Highlight Crafts Club member, and as well, free postage when you spend over £35 with us here. It's incredible system. We absolutely love it. Got loads of hellos coming through as well. So keep your questions coming in. It would be wonderful to hear from you. It's great to have your company. You may have noticed it's me and Sophie and Andrew for this one. So, hi Sophie. Hi Andrew. Andrew says hello. I'll do a little wave from him. So, of course, we have got the team with us today. I think he's also on comments. And I'll start to get some comments coming through in a few moments as well, which is wonderful. Becky as well, our wonderful Becky from upstairs. She's on comments. So, definitely say hello to Becky and we'll have a wonderful show all together. Okay, now with all of that done, let's go into our first item. Now, this here for you, I mentioned it just a few moments ago. This is Shop Artwork. It's brand new, never been seen before, Minecraft Studio scene building artwork. This is just £14.99. Now here's the incredible part. With any item that you shop on today's show, add this to your basket, it's free. Okay, so this here for you will work out a value of £0 when you shop anything else on here. So maybe you're going to shop some rice paper. Put in then Shop Artwork at the same time, your artwork is then free as your download. So quite literally, when you're going to checkout, it will be taken out. So you'll see it there in your basket, but when you go to checkout, of course, it will take it off the value of your order, which is incredible. Think about that. So whatever you're shopping with today, bear in mind, of course, it's then going to be taking the value of this off your order. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to go into the details of this download because the lovely Sophie, who's actually on camera today, has put this together for us. I've printed out most of it, if not all of it, but we're going to show you on the computer as well in a few moments. Now, this is for everyone. It's called Everyday Inspiration, and it goes through fashion. So it's great for your, of course, your teenage cars, your everyday clothing. Of course, in here it's got wonderful accessories with beautiful artwork, all brand new, never been seen before. These are incredible, absolutely beautiful details on here. And again, remember, if you're joining us, big hello to you. It's wonderful to have your company. It is fabulous to have you here. And this here is already proving really popular and busy as well. Do bear in mind, shop artwork is your code for this, just £14.99. But when you are shopping with additional items on today's show, this is going to be free for you. Now look at these heels with the flowers. And I love what Sophie's done is she's taken the flowers from the design and then had it as an individual element. So you can then seam build on top of this. Great for, of course, your rice papers, card making, backing papers, of course, for decoupage, detail and home decor, stylized projects as well. So think inspirational, think about those special birthdays. And I love as well, it's unapologetically versatile, which means it will tie in for everyone, whatever their interest is, whatever their favorite food is, whatever their favorite clothing is, their favorite colors. It's all inside this fabulous artwork download. You've got in here jewelry, you've got in here embellishments. Look at this, you've got makeup. Okay, now I'm pretty hungry this morning and now it's just got even worse because this incredible download just gets better and better because you have then got all of your favorite foods. Now think about invitations, think about fabulous cards. Look at these cupcakes on here. They are irresistible. Now, you've got, oh, is that a fruit smoothie? I don't know about that one. We've got in here broccoli, we've got chilies, we've got all of this fabulous seam building for all of your food. Look at this. We've never ever shared this download with you before. It is brand new for you today. If you are joining me for this show and the rest of the team, this is your first time look, first time seeing this download. So of course we've got our food and then we go on to our textures and our colorways. So we've got for you almost a handmade paper feel that we've then shared with you in every single color. So from your greens, your yellows, your reds, your teals, your blues, pinks, your fuchsias and purples. It's all for you on here. And then what we've got for you is your everyday. So this is your travel. So in here as well, you'll notice what I love about this as well. This is great for the children. So think about clothing, think about garments, think about bedroom door plaques. This is fabulous. Think about actually, you know, all the shows we've had recently with your Scan and Cut, print it onto your vinyl. Think about going then onto things like your books, whether it's going to be the children's toys, a treasure box. This is right up my street, especially for the crafts that I do at home. I craft a lot for my family, I craft a lot for what they do at home, and for my nephews and nieces. This is going to work perfectly for that. But also, I love this wonderful steampunk element that we've got going on, where it's almost like your air machines as well, like your blimps. In here, you've got your hot air balloons. You've got in here as well wonderful elements in here from your aeroplanes. But look at this. Look at the train. That piece of artwork there is my favorite element out of this entire download. And may I mention as well, this is shop artwork for just $14.99. You are getting all of this, but that on its own is my reason to buy this. Because honestly as well, and remember, I'm just going to mention, usually we're always saying check out as quick as you can. Don't check out just yet, because when you go and have a look at what else we've got on our show today, this will work out free for you. It will take the value of this off at checkout. Okay, look at this. Loads in here. But of course, we've got plenty to go through on today's show. I think my iPad may have frozen, so I'm going to have a little look at that in a moment, and hopefully we'll get some comments coming through. But it's a wonderful to have your company, so we'll have a little look. Let's just see, whereabouts are we? I'll have a little look at that in a moment. Okay, so we've then got all of your fabulous Craftmaster products on our show as well. This is like a proper stash building show. And do you know what? I'm really glad we've been able to put this in, because we share with you new launches such as your Minecraft Studio, but sometimes we don't necessarily forget, but we almost become a little bit numb to the fact that we don't always remember that not everyone has these substrates in their stash. And you might be thinking, I need something to print onto, I need something to design onto. Here is your destination to do it. Now, a favorite surface of mine is your Pure Print rice paper. It is brilliant. Okay, this here is fabulous for you. Now, you're going to get 2 packs of this, 2 packs inside here, and with your 2 packs of rice paper, you're going to get 20 in each sheet. Okay, this one here is shop double, and it's just £19.99. You're saving £5.99 on this one. Incredible value for money. Do bear in mind as well that when you do go to checkout, you'll get an additional 10% off the prices we're sharing with you today if you log into your Highlight Crafts account. But also, if you've popped this into your basket and your rice paper, this becomes free. Look at that. Amazing. So just bear in mind, the prices we've got on today's show are irresistible. 2 packs of rice paper. This is brilliant. So you might be thinking as well, you're after a really good bargain, you're after a really good deal today, and I totally get you. I'm with you on that one. This here for you is a tool bundle. Okay, this is our Craftmaster tool bundle. This is Andrew's pick of the show. Sophie, is this your pick of the show? This is. Well, I think actually the download is because she designed it. Sophie's is the download for sure. But of course, this here for you is fundamental, essential within your crafting. Now, what we've got for you here is Shop Tool or Shop Tools. If you want to put an S on the end of it, it'll still work, so don't worry about that. Okay, this here is your biggest bundle. Okay, this is fabulous. Now, this saving of £30.84 is irresistible because you're only spending £19.99 to get hold of all of this. So what do you get? You get inside here your A3 self-healing translucent craft mat. Okay, so A3 on your desk, got all your measurements on here. We love this because also you can see there in the corner, you've got your light board. It permeates the light through it, which means for your foiling, for your stenciling, for all of your die cuts, accurate measurements, works in tandem with all, of course, your kit and caboodle and your Craftmaster elements. So you're getting your A3 cutting mat. You're also getting a firm favourite of mine, which you see on the daily being used, your messy mat, A3 in size to fit perfectly with your light board, and of course as well your craft mat that you get inside here. You're then also getting the toolkit. Now, I love this. It's brilliant. I know Amanda's got 3 on her desk that she keeps her alternate blades in continuously. Inside here, I'm just going to take this backing off because with your actual craft knife, okay, I'm just going to take these elements out of here. With your knife, of course, you've got your cap on. Now, always please do be careful here with, of course, your sharp blade. All you need to do to rotate or change your blade, because you've of course got a pokey tool, a piercing tool, and your blades in here, is you just anti-clockwise undo the collar, and then you can remove the blade just like that. Super simple. You've got the crosshead there, which allows you to then insert other elements. So, for example, we could then take these out. You've got your 3 different tools, an additional 5 blades there. So let's go in with the ball tool, okay? We rotate the collar to the right size, we pop in the instrument that we want to use, retighten the collar, and then we've got our bowl tool for our scoring and of course for our shaping. This is brilliant, but not only are you getting that, you're also getting the squeezers. Now they come of course with the repositionable cap to keep them nice and clean, but these are great because of course what they do is they allow you to pick up elements by pressing, of course, on this section here of the tool. So you create an impression here, it grips on, so it actually holds onto the object you've selected, meaning that you're not having to apply continuous pressure to the tweezers. And I know whenever I hold this here, it makes my hands dither, but the second I let go, I can hold it nice and straight. So maybe if you're doing your weeding with your vinyl and you're wanting to get out really precise elements, perfect for that one. Look how sharp, but also as well how fine they meet all the way to the join. Now I had a pair of tweezers where they would stay open like this and only join there at the tip, which is frustrating, but this here is flush and flat all the way up to the join, and that's the difference because then you can then of course pick up much larger elements, and of course look at that, it is proper staying in there. The squeezers are brilliant. You've got all of those additional blades and knives, and I'm just going to take this again by removing the collar, loosening it, and then pick up your knife. Again, do be very cautious when holding your blades. I'll pop all these back into, of course, that safety box in a few moments. So what you're actually going to get inside here, of course, is your 2 ball tools. You've got your smaller and your large. You've got your piercing tool or a pokey tool, whatever you want to call it. And then in there as well, you're going to get an additional 5 brand new blades for you to use as well. These are brilliant, super sharp as well, so please be cautious. Always put them back inside your box with the blade point facing down like this, and of course with your additional 3 tools they go back inside your safety carrier, keeps them nice and safe, and then you've got your organizer as well to keep them all in one place. I love this to bits. This is a brilliant kit. Elaine as well, good morning Elaine, she's just got in touch with us. She's got 4 of these, keeps them on the go, keeps them on her desk. Thank you for getting in touch, Elaine, it's brilliant. And to get hold of all of that, I mean, the toolkit itself, incredible value for money. £19.99. It's a bonkers price. I've never seen us do it at this price before. Doubt you have either. Fabulous, so get that one shop tool in your basket. Now, a firm favourite of mine, one I absolutely love, and I always try to get this on as many shows as possible, and thank you team for putting it on this, of course, 10 a.m. show today. This is your Bond and Seal pack. Now, this here is Shop Magic. It's just £14.99 and it's got a pound saving on it, but remember as well, you'll get your additional 10% off when checking out as a Highlight Crafts Club member. Now, I've got mine down here, so I'm just going to grab mine and get it open for you to show what you get inside. Now, you've got a variety here, and I'm so glad that Cadence put this together. And if you're going to join us for tomorrow's show, you're definitely going to want this. This here is, of course, your selection of all the adhesives you should ever and will ever need from Cadence. So, what have you got? You've got in here a dishwasher safe glue. That means you take your Craftmaster rice papers, print your favourite designs onto them, put them onto glassware or plates, and then they can go through the dishwasher and stay as they were when you first made them. You've then got a fabric adhesive as well, which means you can then glue your rice paper or napkin designs onto fabric and it can go through the washing machine at 30 degrees. I know, crazy, right? You've then also got your gloss glue, which gives you a shimmer and of course an eggshell finish to the overall project. So it's a sealer and a glue in one. You've then got the matte version, which of course will give you a fabulous all-round adhesive for your paper crafts, your furniture, of course metalwork and glasswork, but it's a matte finish. And then your antiquing one is brilliant. This would work great with those papers if you just joined us for the Emblem show, because it's a glue, but it also has a tinted yellowing agent in there to make everything antique, and of course that fabulous heirloom finish. This here for you is Shop Magic. It is your Magic Bond and Seal kit. It's a 5-piece collection. It's just £14.99. This here is by far my favourite adhesive bundle ever from Cadence. It gives you everything. You see it always out on my desk, using it all the time. And do you know what? We sometimes call it a taster, but do you know what? It's a fulfillment. It gives you everything. And do you know what? The results are impeccable. One of our hero products from Cadence, ever since they introduced the 5-piece selection to our kit, we try to retain it in stock as often as we can do. But of course, as we've mentioned with Cadence, when it's gone, it can take about 12 weeks for us to get any of those back in, and then we're talking springtime. So definitely want to get hold of these, especially in a show that's dedicated to some fabulous offers and deals for you. So Shop Magic, of course, there is £14.99 for you. Okay. Okay, so just a little update for you as well. With your tool bundle here, you just want to make sure you are putting an S on the end of tools. I do apologise if I mentioned it was just tool. So if you type in Shop Tools, that there for you is just £19.99 for all of this. I mean, I've bought at my craft shows that I've been to, I've paid £35 for an A3 craft mat on its own. I'm pretty sure when we first launched this, it was almost around about £29.99 or something like that. Crazy bargain on here. And as well, as you're shopping with us, maybe you've just joined us, and hello to you if you have, good morning, it's wonderful to have your company. You may not even have realised, because I've not mentioned it since, but if you are shopping, make sure to add shop artwork to the comments now, because for free, it will add this to your basket with any other purchased items. So if you're going to purchase any of these fabulous elements on our show, make sure to type shop artwork, because this is £14.99 on its own. And of course you may want to do that, but if you're going to go for Shop Magic, which is £14.99, you could then pay for your glue and get your artwork free, or you're paying for your artwork and you're getting your glue free. Whichever way you want to look at it, your artwork will be free for you at checkout, okay? Incredible value for money. This is an incredible show. And we've got questions in as well from the lovely Carol Lewis. Which is the best Cadence paint for use on leather? Okay, so the best paint for leather will be anything hybrid, okay? Now, especially if it's a real leather, just double check it's not got a wax coating or a sealer on there, of course. Give it a nice clean first with a recommended leather cleaner. And I would suggest using either the hybrid metallics or the hybrid acrylics. And then of course that will give you the best overall finish. Do allow it to fully cure though for at least 21 days before you want to wipe it down or clean the leather, but that should give you the best results. Okay, so we're going to have a look for you now at your canvas sheets. Now this is an incredible printable surface. When we first introduced this to the Highlight range, we were fixated and still are by this. I'm actually going to share with you what this is like, because for Shop Canvas, you're going to get 2 packs of this, okay? And in each pack of these, you're actually going to be getting 5. So you're getting 10 sheets in total. That's incredible. This is printable fabric, everybody. So on the back of it, you've got this almost vinyl feel, okay? So it's coated, so you can stitch this together, sew it, make it into pockets, bags, you can make cushion covers, garments, the lot. Then you've also got your protective film, so you want to remove this, but this protective film, don't dispose of it, keep it. It's great for your paint palettes and of course keeping your stamps and things like that on. And what this does is it stops any fibres or dust attaching to here. And then this is designed for an inkjet printer. So you run this through one at a time on your inkjet printers and it prints beautifully. Now it's an incredibly tight weave of a calico that's backed onto this vinyl, which means that the ink doesn't bleed. It will sit perfectly where it's dispensed, okay? So if you're printing text, imagery, design work, Minecraft Studio designs, this will give you a flawless finish on fabric. I've never seen anything like it. And when Stephanie said to me, I really want to introduce printable fabric to the range at Craftmaster, what do you think? I went, well, is that even possible? Could I have that on my inkjet printer? And she was like, well, leave it with us. We'll have a look. And when we got it, we were all obsessed. We've seen people making their vanity pouches out of this, their wallets out of it, purses. You can do shopper bags from this. It stitches beautifully. You can iron with it. If you wanted to seal in your inkjet printer as well, you could just go over the top with your fabric decoupage glue. It's brilliant. So for that one there, it's shop canvas. And for today's special price, you're saving £10. You're saving £9.99 here. You're going to get 2 sets of 5 shop canvas, £19.99. And must have on today's show. It is brilliant. So also for you, we're talking about acetates and we're talking about printable surfaces. Acetate is on the show. Okay, so a pack of 25. This here is a twin pack for you. So you're actually getting, okay, I'm going to say this quietly because if someone overhears me, they're going to think, what have we done? You're getting 50 sheets of printable acetate here, getting 2 packs of 25. This here is just £20. Okay, so shop acetate for just £19.99. You're saving £9.99. Remember as well that cheeky club discount that you're going to get at checkout means that for you today are getting 50 sheets of printable acetate for just £19.99. It is irresistible. And again, remember, if you've already popped your MCS download into your basket and you've popped your acetate in there, this works out free. It will take the value off it at checkout for you, okay? So whatever you're shopping for today, take advantage of an offer that I most certainly have never had the opportunity to share with you here at Live Shopping. Make sure to get hold of it. Okay. We've also had a question as well of can we cut the canvas on the Scan and Cut? Fabulous question. I believe you can do. I would definitely double check, well, we will check with Mel, but the advantage of this and its cutting, of course, is the fact that the back of it has that wonderful vinyl finish, so it won't allow any fabric fibres to stick to your mat, which is great. So, of course, if you would stick it down this way, the fluff would stick to your mat. So this actually, I believe, would be a perfect one to do that with. And do you know what? I'll get straight on the phone with Mel right after this show and double check it for you, but I can't begin to imagine why for 1 minute it wouldn't, because the back of it doesn't have fabric on. Great question, though, because, of course, I know a lot of you will have joined the Scan and Cut journey. Andrew is actually on the phone with Mel in just a few moments. He's going to check with her and we'll get that question answered straight away. My iPad is working. Congratulations, everyone. Thanks, Lauren. She just popped in and fixed that for me. Good morning to each and every one of you. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Adele. Good morning, Stephanie. Let's have a look here. Oh, Stephanie Best. She says, I was going out with my partner shopping, but changed my mind. Shopping here instead, lol. Do you know what? Thank you for joining me. Great choice. I like your style. Good morning as well, Lorna. There's loads and loads of you joining us this morning. Good morning, Pauline. Currently on the way to the vets. I'm not driving. Just I'm going to say, I hope you're not driving whilst you're watching. I'm going to say, trusty Bluetooth, just to check on the dogs. Oh, bless. I hope they're okay. And we send your love to you. Mel has got back in touch with us. She says, yes, absolutely. You can cut your peel and printable canvas sheets on your Scan and Cut. So that question that came in, of course, from the wonderful Tracy. Thank you so much for getting in touch. Absolutely, indeed. Mel has said yes. We love a yes from Mel. So let's have a look as well for you, your construction acetate. Now, this here, it's like plexiglass. And oh my goodness, feel the weight of this. This is heavy. In here, you're getting 20 sheets of construction acetate. Now this here, if you were to go out and buy acetate individually at this weight, you'd be looking around £1.50 to maybe sometimes in some places, £2.99 for individual sheets. This here is thick, heavyweight. If any of you at home have previously purchased this acetate, you will know the quality of this. It's exceptional. It reminds me of the windows that you get in a shed, okay? It's that proper acetate that's heavyweight. You can do so many different effects onto here, but for making boxes, for card blanks, for it holding its shape, for painting, using mirror sprays with, you can emboss onto it. You can do so much. You can still die cut with this as well, with your metal shim on your Pro Cut. Incredible results can be achieved with this fabulous construction weight acetate from Craftmaster. Now, your price on this one, you're getting 20 sheets. I've never seen this deal. 20 sheets, it's Shop Construct, it's £19.99, and you're getting a £3.99 saving on that. And when I say £3.99 saving, do remember as well, you're also going to get an extra 10% off when checking out as a Highlight Crafts Club member over, of course, on the Highlight Crafts website. And to do that, you just go to checkout after the show is finished. It's super simple and super easy to do. But construction weight acetate has its firm place, of course, in the creative world. Definitely check out, of course, lots of inspiration that we've shared on our Highlight Crafts YouTube channel, of course, of where we have used this in our demonstrations. Should we have a look at some paper, some cardstock? So here for you, this is a beautiful, beautiful finish. Now, what we've got here for you is a premium pure print, okay? So this here is your 250 GSM. Now, your Craftmaster Premium, let's have a look, of your pure print 250. This here for you is shop card, okay? And this here is £19.99. And you're saving £9.99. You're getting 2 packs of this, which is incredible. Absolutely fabulous deal on this. Look at the weight now. With your premium pure print, it's the highest resolution of print, okay? The highest, crispest, most solid resolution of print. The reds are redder, the blues are deeper, the blacks are bolder. This gives you that finesse print, that flawless finish. Do bear in mind as well, Mel says this one isn't as suitable for your scan and cut because it does stick to the mat, but is the most opulent finish, of course, for your printing, your decoupage, your card blanks, your Minecraft Studio artwork, all of that. And the weight of this, it feels like porcelain, okay? So it's almost like a powder coated finish to it. So on the inside of here, I'm going to show you that this paper, this cardstock, it feels like an unglazed tile. It's so smooth and soft. It's like marble. It's honestly incredible. Now, take advantage of us sharing with you, because I'm going to be completely transparent with you. In the world of paper and cardstock and mediums such as your printables, prices are increasing all over the world, and we are still being able to retain and keep those prices low for you. So nowhere else would you be able to get a quality of cardstock, this premium, this flawless, for £19.99. Now, of course, the quantity, how much are you actually getting? Your 250 GSM weight, you're getting 2 packs of 50. So you're getting 100 sheets. That's 100 cards. That's 100 pages of reflections. That's 100 decoupage sheets. If you're thinking, okay, the weight of this, I might want to savor this. I might want to, of course, use this and put it towards my top layers, my card blanks. You can do that, because on this show as well, we've also got for you the 140 GSM. Now, with your 140 GSM, you're going to get 2 packs of 75 sheets. So, of course, you're going to get 150 sheets in total of this one. This here for you is shop paper. We've called it shop paper, but of course it is a cardstock. It's £19.99. You've got a saving again on here of £9.99. What is this show all about? You've got savings across the board, astronomical savings. Now, again, this here is part of the premium family, so our highest quality superior paper. Now, as well with this one, we have just had a question in as well, which is great. Keep your questions coming. I love to hear them. Can you print on both sides, or is it a one-side print? Absolutely. You can print on both sides of the cardstock. There isn't a wrong or right. That would be great. Could you imagine? Oh my goodness. But again here, absolutely, you can print on either side of this. And that's a great question to ask, because I know there is cardstocks out there in the world where the side does feel different. But the beauty of this is it's so refined in the manufacturing process that, of course, either side can be used. Okay, so here we have got for you the 140 GSM. Again, great for those shaping. Maybe you're going to shape your florals, but you want to get that crisp print from your decoupage. This is the one to do. And again, if you're going to be foiling, maybe you've printed your stamps from your digital stamps and you want to foil them. If you've gone for your toolkit, you can then use your messy mat and your clear mat over the top of your light board because they're translucent, and then you can foil on top of your 140. Now, I know Amanda always uses 140 for foiling. She gets a really crisp, fine, actual result with foiling, with your foiling pen. This is great for it. Okay, so shop paper for this one is £19.99. I can't believe I say this, that you're getting 150 sheets of your premium pure print 140, and this is like the jewel in the crown, this premium range. It's the highest quality cardstock we have carried here ever at Highlight Crafts, and it is the top, it is the cream, it is brilliant. Okay, so shall we have a little look and say hello to all of you? Thank you so much for joining. It's a really busy show. As well, do remember, if any of those items you've just popped in your basket, definitely type shop artwork as well, because it'll land you with this fabulous download. I know all of you are already doing it, but just a reminder, if you've just jumped on, and of the price of that of $14.99 will be removed at checkout when you pop anything else in your basket, okay? Again, so let's have a little look. Good morning, April. Yes, she said, can you print on both sides? Absolutely, you can do. Good morning, Elaine. You could be designing cars, etc., and say ready to print when you get a printer. If you lived in Coventry, you could have one. Oh, there we go. Fabulous. So you're even talking amongst yourselves. Good morning, Shauna. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Jonathan. I love to see the community that's been built here. It is fabulous. Good morning, Leslie. It's wonderful to have your company. It is great to have you here with us today. Honestly, these shows are so special, and of course, having that community that we've built up as well, and that you're building yourselves to one another, is great. It is wonderful to see. There's so many in here coming through. Elaine says the canvas sheets are brilliant. I designed my own pockets for an advent calendar and printed them, sewed them into the main material. David explained how to use it. Thank you. Oh, this honestly great to hear your feedback. And also as well, if you haven't done already, please do join the Highlight Your Creativity page on Facebook, because a lot of you are commenting and I do see a lot of you posting in there as well. And it's wonderful because everyone shares their makes, whatever you're using, whether it's the rice paper, the glue, whether it's even something that you've created, a quick Minecraft Studio mock-up, you can of course upload that there as well. Everyone shares their own creativity in that page, and you know what, when you sign up, just answer the few questions that you'll get sent, and then of course you're part of that group. And you know what, even if you don't want to post, that's fine. You don't have to comment or post on anything, but you could just take inspiration and watch all of the wonderful creativity. I think there's like 30-40 projects posted there sometimes in a day, so there's loads to see. It's a great space to be part of. So huge thank you. Shall we have a look at the download, and we could even have a quick little demo as well. Should we go for it? Okay, so this here is that download, of course, that you are getting today on this show. I'm just going to pop some more bits and bobs to one side. And of course, if you were watching us today and you thought, well, I don't want anything else, that's fine. You don't have to go for anything else. But if you want this download, you can still get hold of that on its own. So if you wanted to, type shop artwork into the comments, $14.99, of course, we'll get you that. And if you want some paper to print it on, maybe it's the heavier or the lighter weight, type shop paper into the comments for an extra £5. Of course, then you can do that, £5 more, and you're going to get both for it because it's going to take it off at checkout. Amazing value for money. Okay. So let's have a little look, shall we? Now, this here is your everyday inspiration. I'm really glad I've been able to do this show with Sophie as well, because she put all of this together for us, and it is brilliant. And you know what? You've got tons of stuff inside here, which is amazing. So I'm going to go straight into the fashion one, okay? And I'm just going to scroll through to the bottom because you've got 105 elements inside here. You've got over 300 elements in total, which is incredible for just $14.99, and it's even better when it's free. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to have a look inside here, because you could build a project. Now, in fact, actually with me here, I have got a door hanging plaque. We had this on the show the other day. So I've taken note of the sizes of this door hanging plaque. So let's design a project that will fit perfectly on top of this. So I'm going to put it on my desk. I'm going to go back to the PC, and I'm going to select some elements here to use. I love these shoes that we've got inside here. So let's have a look. I'm going to select this one and bring it out onto the mat. Now, just look at this as I make it bigger. The beautiful, crisp design of that artwork. That is incredible. That is absolutely exquisite. Now imagine going on here, if you've printed it onto that 140 or that 250, and going in with that foiling pen and just highlighting all of this glitz and glam with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale this one down, and then going to right click on it and flip it horizontally. There we go. Scale it right down. There we are. And I'm actually going to change my page to a landscape setting because, of course, that actual door sign that we had was more of a landscape project. And I've got this circle here. So I measured it that my oval was around about 22 centimeters in width, and it was around about 17, I think it was. Oh no, it's 12 and a half. Let me have a look, double check it. Yeah, so I've got about 9.5 centimeters. There we go. So I know that this is the exact size of my log door sign, which is great because I know when I print it, it's going to be accurate. So let's just actually fade that right down. Let's have a little look. Okay, so today as well, we've got loads of comments as well, talking about checkout times as well. It is up to 8 p.m. tonight. That is your cutoff point for your checkout as well. So for today's shows, 8 p.m. is your checkout, but I definitely wouldn't leave it that long because, of course, as well, loads of people, and we get it quite often, some people do forget to check out, and then the deals, when they're, of course, on our live shows here, they're not necessarily also on our website there for the shows, okay? So you can't necessarily shop the bundles after the show has actually finished at 8 p.m. So we will send you a reminder as well, but we do definitely recommend to check out your basket when the show does come to an end. So at 11 a.m. this morning, check out your basket. And do you know what also that means? You can wait for your cardstock on all your bits and bobs to arrive in the post, and you can get cracking with your download because that's the download. You get it straight away. Bless you, Sophie. Sophie had a little sneeze there. So it was the sweetest little sneeze ever. So let's have a look at this download. So let's go into it, okay? What I love is here is we've got the image and then we've got the design that goes with it. Look at this. So we actually have the colours of the design that corresponds. So the roses, Sophie's actually taken those out of this and made them an additional item. So I'm going to enlarge this one over here. And then let's have a look at some of our other elements that we've got. Let's bring in the lipstick. Okay, I'm going to use this one and rotate it ever so slightly. And I've faded that oval into the background, so I'm still working within almost a shape that I can sort of stay focused on to know I'm not going to go over the edge, and it's all going to be contained and work on top of my door sign that I'm working with. I'm going to there's a funky pair of glasses on here. Let's get those out, like these ones. And then, of course, with your download as well, you can then add your own text into this. So if I was to go into the text here, we can select here, add text. And what I'm going to do is just type inside here. Let's have a look. I'm going to type in Becky's room. I think, yeah, Becky's on comments for us. There we go. So we're going to type Becky's room on here. And then let's, of course, centralize our text. Okay. I'm then going to make the text even bigger. And if you wanted to, if you didn't want the text to be jet black and you wanted it to be the colour of the rose, just go into your brushes, select your picker here and select the colour from the rose, and it makes the text the same colour. I'm just going to take the border down because, of course, that's the border on the edge. Take that right down, and then I can remove, of course, that digital punch. And then if I was to print this off, of course, on our printable rice paper, so it's printing, we then have our design. Now, of course, if you want to print on your rice paper, this here for you is shop double. You're going to get 40 sheets of your printable rice paper. Incredible value for money. I remember when I used to share with you and stand in front of you on other platforms, and we'd have rice paper, you'd get 14 sheets, and that would be 20 quid. You're getting 40 sheets for £19.99. You've got a £5.99 saving on this. This is irresistible. Like, I can't believe the savings on this show. I'm so glad I've been able to share it with you. So on this log base here, you could then just take this, and of course we could go into our glues. If you've not gone for it yet, your Magic Bond and Seal is the same price as your download. So you could be putting this and your download into it, and then potentially it's going to be 50% off at the checkout because your download is free. Betty says she loves this. I absolutely love it too. Becky, sorry. I don't know why I said Betty. Do you know what? When Becky's in on Monday, I'm going to call her Betty. There we go. So I'm going to go in with my matte. I'm going to choose the matte one for this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight onto the surface of my mat. Again, I'm using my Craftmaster mat from our tool bundle. A fabulous one to go for if you haven't done yet. With this, I'm just going to quickly twist it to take off these loops because, of course, I'm going to reposition this once it's dry. So let's just twist those and take those away, pop those to one side. And then with this, as, of course, we measured it, it's then the right size for our oval. So I'm going to go straight onto the surface of our wood with this glue. And remember, I've chosen to work with the matte, okay, from our Magic Bond and Seal. And your code for that one is Shop Magic, and it's just £14.99. So let's go all over the surface here. Okay, I'm painting this directly onto the wood itself. Okay, you can paint it onto the rice paper if you wanted to, but because I'm capturing a specific element here with an edge to it, I want to kind of keep it focused in that space. Now, you can see I've got some lines of glue here, so we're going to lay the brush flat and brush it all to the edge, and the brush will pick up any excess whilst also reapplying it to any areas where the wood has already drank it. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my design directly on top of it, making sure it's really to capture the text. There we go. And remember as well, you could be die cutting all of this on here as well. You can die cut with your rice paper. And talking of die cutting as well, if you want a shop machine for £119.99, you could get that fabulous Pro Cut on today's show. Incredible as well, because think about it, minus your club discount, under £110 for your Pro Cut today. Of course, your fabulous Pro Cut machine comes with your 2 3mm plates, your 5mm plate, your embossing mat and your metal shim, and full instructions as well how to use it inside the box. Also, Fran that's joined us for today's show, she has already downloaded the artwork. Congratulations, Fran. Why don't you craft at the same time as me? You could have your computer and watch me on your phone if you want. There we go. So what I'm now going to do is go straight into this and sand off the edges, okay? I'm working right up to this. Anywhere that you might find hard to reach, get that toolkit out, of course, from that bundle and trim it off with your scalpel as well. Nothing stopping you from doing that. Then what we're going to do is sand all of this away. Look how it's just coming away beautifully whilst also revealing the wood graining underneath. So it almost looks like we've cheated and hand painted it ourselves. But you haven't, you've used that fabulous download from today's show. So let's just take this here away, just like that. And then you've got your fabulous room sign done with your brand new download designated purely for today's show here. Your 10 a.m. show, so quick and easy to do, but projects like this are achievable for everybody. Everyone can get included. All that we've used for this, so your shopping basket to make a project like this is of course your Magic Bond and Seal. Okay, you want that for $14.99. Pop your artwork download in at the same time as well. So for $14.99 you've popped your Magic and Bond and Seal into your basket. Go ahead and put your download in as well, because then of course when you check out this becomes free. But then I would take advantage and stock up on your rice paper at the same time, because of course for this one it's just £19.99. It is shop double to get hold of this, and you're saving £5.99 for 40 sheets of printable rice paper, our ultra fine refined rice paper. It's astonishing. Never used rice paper like it. Save these scraps though, spritz them with your ink and use them for your decoupage. Okay, so of course your brush sits in water. Okay, so let's just go and put all of these little bits and bobs just to this side here. I'm going to put my brush just in my water down there, and of course really easily everything just clears up. So I'm just going to use, let's have a little look. I'm going to grab one of my wipes, and the glue cleans up so easily. Okay, so with your glue, scrape any excess back into the pot. It's water-based, it's intermixable, it won't split or separate. But any little bits like that, go straight in with a wipe, and automatically you just take it all up like that. It's really, really easy to clean up. So, your mat, how do you get hold of this? I've got a fabulous toolkit for you. So, this one, so many of you are shopping for this toolkit, and I can see why. Even if you have got a mat, okay? Even if you've got a messy mat, this toolkit still has a saving against it of £30.84. You're essentially getting top-up items that you may want for additional purposes. So taking you through this, I'm going to start with, of course, your toolkit. It's Shop Tools with an S on the end. It's £19.99. You're saving £30.84. In here, you're going to get your craft knife. Now, this here has an additional 5 blades with it, okay? And you're going to get 2 embossing heads, and you're also going to get 1 piercing tool, which is all included inside this Sharps carry case, okay, to keep them nice and safe and to keep you safe as well. Always be cautious when handling sharp objects, but then you just remove, just by pushing on the collar here with your finger and thumb, like that. If you pull like this, it's always recommended to push than to pull, because of course as you take that off, you wouldn't want to cut into your finger, so just always be really cautious there, just to push the lid off and let it fall off, okay? You've then got your ultra fine right to the tip, the sharpest scalpel we could get for you from Craftmaster, ultra fine blade on there. All you do is reverse twist, of course, the collar, just like this, and the crosshead will loosen and you can remove your blade. Whenever I've got a blade that's blunt, I don't actually dispose of it. I keep it inside my Sharps box, okay? Keep it nice and safe, because if you're ever using grey board or something that you don't need an ultra fine blade for, it's always good to have in handy, because they take a very long time to blunt down. I use mine all the time. And you know what? It's the only blade and scalpel I've worked with that doesn't scuff my rice paper when I use it. It's fabulous. So you've got this one in here, and of course you've got your squeezers as well, so your reverse tweezers, which allows you to pick up and of course squeeze to drop them. It's brilliant. So in there, it's got your rubber grip as well to keep it nice and clean and safe. Wonderful for your decoupage, weeding your vinyl and being ultra fine and precise with your work, which I know a lot of you like to do, but also great to just have in your stash, even if you want to pluck your eyebrows. As well, we've got a question in which is great, of can you use, from Jackie asked this question, so thank you Jackie for getting in touch. Can you use your printable acetate on a laser printer? Now I know a lot of you out there do and have used your printable acetate on a laser printer. It's suggested for inkjet use. Sometimes laser printers, they're very quick in the way that they work, okay? So the rollers are faster, the gripping and the actual paper trays grab the paper very quickly. So sometimes, with it being an ultra thin substrate, it can grip it a bit too quick and the printer sometimes doesn't like it. I would always suggest using it on an inkjet printer because the inkjet dries on it perfectly. And also laser printers can get quite warm and hot as they use thermals in there as well. So I would always suggest it for inkjet use only. That's our recommendation. I know some people do use it for laser, but just of course as a caution, always suggested for inkjet use. So I hope that clears it up for you. There is a certain side to print onto as well, which is also worth mentioning because with your printable acetate, you'll notice an ultra smooth slick side that's almost like glass, and then the reverse side of it will be almost like a matte side, okay? It has an ever so slightly different texture. The best way to discover that texture is take an alcohol marker, put a little dot in the corner. If it wipes off, of course, you've got the wrong side. If it stays on there, you've got the printable side. Print on that shiny smooth side, and then leave it for a minute and let it fully dry, and it's cured and ready for you to use it in your window frames, your decoupage elements. But I hope that clears it up for you. Again, we've got plenty of education on our Highlight Crafts YouTube channel with that featured in demonstrations. Okay, and that one there for you, of course, is Shop Acetate for $19.99. So as well, fabulous toolkit there for you, really busy across the board for those ones. Adele says, no more coffee for you, David. I know it's been quite a fast-paced show, hasn't it? I think I've just got a bit overexcited. It's been an amazing show. What a whirlwind. And do you know what? I think I was on a bit of an adrenaline rush because I got so excited about those moulds that Emblems was on with this morning. It was a cracking show. I've never seen anything like it. Watch it back tonight if you want to, but make sure to join her at 1 o'clock as well for something different. Okay, we're going to have a look at our cardstock as well, okay? Now, cardstocks we introduce to shows every now and again, but it's a fundamental part of your crafting. When you want to craft and, of course, assemble your creations, whether, of course, it's from a download or from your Charisma or your reflections from Tattered Lace in the studio, Two Red Robins, all of those, you want the perfect substrate to not only showcase your designs, but to bring the brilliance and excellence of a print. Now, a mundane, bog standard printer purchased from your supermarket is all that's needed. That is 100% all you need to get a crisp print on it. And that's what we do here in our office. Every now and again, you'll see us bring it in and use it on the counter. This here for you, we have got the 250 and the 140. Starting with the 250 for you here, really popular on this one. You're going to get 2 packs of it. And this is our premium range, okay? So our superior paper within the range from Craftmaster. 100 sheets in total is what you will be receiving. This here is shop card and it's £19.99. You've got a £9.99 saving, of course, on this one as well. So fabulous value for money on here. This feels like porcelain. It feels like marble with an ultrafine dust on the surface. So what this does is it allows the actual ink to sit on the surface rather than be absorbed through to the other side and losing all of that crisp, sharp element. It's great for printing your digital stamps onto and then painting because it does also take mediums because it's a heavier weight card. So great, I love to watercolour and do my stenciling on these. Fabulous surface, fully printable for you. But then if you want the sister of this product, okay, this here is the 140 in the premium range. So this here for you're going to get 150 sheets, 75 of those in each pack. Maybe you're watching this show and you thought, my friend's at work today and she absolutely would love this. Buy this and of course give one to them, okay? Great way for you to get savings across the show. But as well, bearing in mind, printable surfaces like this, downloads or something we share with you every now and again here at Live Shopping, but brand new ones isn't something that we get the opportunity to share every day. And the brand new one is, of course, what we have on today's show. This here for you is a fabulous brand new download. Look at that. And if you put any item on this show in your basket today, along with your download of shop artwork, this is valued, of course, for you today at a great price of $14.99. But adding any item such as your cardstock into your basket will mean that at checkout, it's free. Okay, the money will be taken away. Okay, so of course, maybe you've gone for your Magic Bond and Seal, which is £14.99 today. And of course, you've also gone for your artwork bundle. So you're thinking, okay, I'm going to be paying £29.98. You're not. When you get to checkout, it's just £14.99 because your download will work out free. It's fabulous. Incredible deal for you on there. I know I've never seen us do this. It's great. So remember to add that download in, okay? So, okay, honestly, this has been really busy, this next item for you. At 20% of this already in allocation. This here is your printable canvas. Now, of course, on our future shows, I hope we get the opportunity as well to show you some more demonstrations and inspiration on how this can be used. In here, you're going to get 10 sheets in total. You're going to get 2 packs of 5. It's A4, okay? And this here for you is your printable canvas. Now on the reverse of here, it's got a vinyl texture, so it's got a backing to it that's actually bonded to the fabric. So it's stabilized. It will work perfectly on your Brother Scan and Cut machines. It cuts crisp and beautifully. And of course, you can use it with your dies and your cutting instruments from your tool bundle. It will have this sticky film on the surface. This, of course, is adhesive. The fabric isn't, but you can take this off and save it for anything else. But just peel this off, run it through your printer on your inkjets, and you get printed fabric instantly. Now, for the pair of these, of course, it is shop canvas. It's £19.99 for all 10 of these printable canvas sheets. So think about the fabulous download that we've got on today. All of those makeup items, all those fashion items could be the makeup bag. You could be putting all of those accessories inside the vanity bag, maybe for your grandchildren, for yourself. Maybe you just want to make yourself something special. Maybe you're going to turn them into key charms as well, the fabric label holders. You can put all of the florals on here, really build up a design and stitch them into loads of different elements, even great for garment appliques as well. Use them, of course, with fabulous mediums such as your fabric decoupage glue, which would be great. And you know as well, Andrew's got a great idea. If you were to print off your designs onto your printable rice paper that we've got on the show, you could then use your fabric decoupage glue from your Bond and Seal kit and glue onto your fabric. And then, of course, it's washable. So, of course, your designs are then washable on fabric. That's the way to get the most and the best efficiency out of all of these products on the show. Now, as well, do not forget to check out as well, because, of course, that download that we have for you, which is free at checkout when you've added any other item in this show, you've only got until 8 p.m. to do so, but we do urge you and, of course, do recommend to check out as soon as our show comes to an end. Now, of course, that means for you, you can play for it straight away. So even in the 5 minutes between this show and the next, you could be crafting. You could have already had your first project made, or maybe you're going to start printing stuff out. We've already had Fran downloading it today already, and Adele, and it's incredible. People are already downloading it during the show, crafting at the same time, which is absolutely wonderful. Just going to have a little look as well. We've got loads of you joining us. It is absolutely wonderful. Hello, Tracy, as well. Just got the canvas with my points. Oh, fabulous. And she's also got her download as well. Elaine as well. I've had a HE printing plan for ages. Don't worry about how much ink I use. Fabulous. Get a system like that. And of course, printing for you is effortless and so enjoyable as well. There's so many wonderful questions and comments coming through. Shauna says, I'm off to check out now. Have a great day. Stay safe, everyone. And thank you for the advice too. You're more than welcome, everybody. Thank you for the advice you've said with Shauna. And it is wonderful to have your company today. Oh, Adele says, love you, David. Oh, I love you too. That's really kind of you. Thank you. I needed that today. That's really sweet of you. Thank you very much. There's loads. Okay, so Adrian as well, you've popped Shop Rice into the comments. It's Shop Double if you're wanting to get hold of your rice paper. You may have previously seen our rice paper on one of our shows, maybe at Rice. This one is Shop Double to get both packs of those 20 sheets for you there. So you're going to get 40 overall for that one, Adrian, and it's just £19.99. So just make sure, of course, to pop that into your basket and just rewrite that code for you. Okay, simple as that, super easy. Just want to finish over here for you as well. on this wonderful tool bundle as well. If you haven't done already, Shop Tools is an incredible bundle to go for today. It's Andrew's top pick. It's a firm favourite of mine. This here is going to be one that's going to take you through your crafting journey forever, because you've got not consumables but permanent items within your stash. You've got in here your toolkit, so of course you're going to get your knife, your scalpel elements with your poker tools and piercing tool, as well as your squeezer tweezers. You're also going to get in here your A3 Messy Mat, a fabulous substrate to work with. And of course, again, it's washable, it's wipeable, so when you're using your blending inks, your mixed medium paints, you can peel everything off. Make sure, of course, you wipe your glue away straight away, but anything, of course, you've got solvent-based, wipe those up first. But all of your paints and mediums, a great one to do. If any paint has dried, just squirt a little bit of fairy liquid, that sort of thing on there, and it peels away. Right. We are literally ending our show. Remember to check out your baskets. Don't go anywhere. We've got another show just through the wall, and I'll see you later on. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone, and join us Saturday as well. Take care. Bye-bye.